Welcome back to my home. My name is Randy Mitchell. Like my subscribe to my channel. For week with that notification. Now I got face the Wizards. We're 21 and 12. The Wizards is 12 and 19. How long do we keep going for? Third or fourth? Hold on. Oh, because we tied with the Bulls. We're going to roll. So, what did have Darren? Oh, we played this team already. Do we keep Cleveland? No. I don't think so. Not gonna play Cleveland. We Cleveland 22 and 11. We're 22 and 12. But if I play at home, Cleveland had Darius Garland, Keenan Johnson, Colton Haywood, J.C. Barnes, Evan Mobley. Was good.
And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're under. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you. Well, Greg, we know tonight marks the end of the year, the calendar year, but we're still in the thick of this NBA season.
No doubt, Kevin. And for teams that aren't doing as well, this is a good opportunity to reset. Leave all your troubles in last year and usher in the new one with a new mindset.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've got Garland. Mobley is out there with Barnes. Then it's Johnson. And it's Hayward in at the 3.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here we felt it. Now here's Barnes. Elbow shot is on the way. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. The baseline J. And the shot goes in.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And so it's Cleveland with it. After the basket by Brooklyn.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Here's Knox. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. 6 to shoot. Again, the Nets for 2.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Pass to Barnes. Now, here's Johnson. Shoots the 3. Traps in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Lets it go from deep. A nice shot by Black.
Get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. Now he feels like Darius Garland is the key to that offense. Coach said not many people can stay in front of Garland one-on-one. He's so shifty. So the rotations defensively have to be decisive and quick. And at the other end, you want to force him to work defensively. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Clark. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
And it's good. 2 points.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And that one's good by Clark.
And I love that range there from Clark. At this point in his development, it's not as daunting as trying to be a consistent three-ball shooter.
Now, here's Johnson. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. No one covering.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Pass to Clark. Shoots over Mobley. Again, the Nets for 2.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Now here's Hayward. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. It's deflected and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And how about a look at the most recent power ranking? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They ascend up the lists to number 3 with some spirited play.
And I think the Nets, they're obviously within striking distance of that top spot. It's a long season, but they've hit a few more bumps maybe than most had anticipated.
A 3 from Barnes. Rebound by Neely. Brooklyn lead by 3. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
The 3 from Garland. And Allen with the slam.
Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Clark. And it's Clark with the finish.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Garland against Edwards. Garland surveying the D. Back to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. And that makes it a tie ball game.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch-and-shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
Knox down the middle. Knox has got 5.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Barnes. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Barnes sets a screen for Garland. Over Edwards. Garland, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Fires from deep. A rebound by the Nets. Zark's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lets it go with a 3. And the Nets another 3.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets right by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We'll get right back to... And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Knox out there with Edwards. Then there's Black. Then it's Neely, and it's Clark in at the 5. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings? with not a lot of hope for the regular season.
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
From downtown, Black grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Fades back. Again, the nets for 2.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Knox. And the Nets on another 3.
That's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hayward's checked in. And with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. And you look at Edwards, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Darius Garland. He's another guy that knows how to get the ball to his teammates, Clark, in places that make them successful.
If you look at the work of these 2 players over that period, you might have to say we're looking at the 2 best passers in the NBA.
Clark against Allen. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Carter against Edwards. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. Evan Mobley using just about all of that 40-inch vertical.
Neely the best of Clark. Launches a 3. And the Nets on another 3.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Carter left side. Mobley outside. Locked up there for Allen. It's picked off. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell outside. A 3 ball. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 5th rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage in rebounding after that. I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Johnson comes in for Mitchell, and it's Garland in for Carter. Outside Garland. Tries the spin move. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Nets leading by 22. Here's Knox. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Knox has got 13.
Coming off a big game, his confidence could be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Mobley. Here's Allen. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. For Brooklyn, they've gotten on a roll and just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Wow. A nice shot by Black. Black's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
A different look now for Cleveland. Nick Richards. He's checked in for Jared Allen. And Murray subbed in for Evan Mobley. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Murray outside. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Murray's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Edwards dishes to Black. Jacks up a 3, and the Nets another 3.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far, and 4 for the game.
Garland the pass to Hayward. Johnson kicks to Murray. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Johnson sends the screen for Murray. Lock at 6. Good work there as it goes. Murray's got 5. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Black. He's covered by Murray. A nice shot by Black.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
From 18 feet away, Hayward can't hit.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Gets the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
High post shot. That one's not going to go.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Nets running away with it. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Brooklyn Nets.
Vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
Yeah, when anyone could be the next to score, the defense can't tell what's coming, and the ball is certainly finding the open man.
Okay, fellas, now we'll look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point contest.
You gotta love All-Star Weekend, guys, especially when it comes to the three-point contest.
I think we should have a three-point contest right now. You and me, Shaq. Come on.
I don't even think you could beat Ernie.
Hey, easy.
And that is it for halftime, folks.
We'll see the scoreboard starter. Let's go.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Knox. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. Evan Mobley is out there with Barnes. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Johnson. And it's Hayward in at the 3, the small forward.
That's a perfect mid-range jumper. All he needs is an inch of space, and they gave it to him.
To the inside. Got a piece of it. Here's Black. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Black's got 18 points.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Mobley, left side.
Just left cross.
Pass to Johnson. Barnes the screen. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Buries the long-range jumper.
What a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Garland against Edwards. Garland, the pass to Johnson. Out to Hayward. In transition, here come the Nets. And Edwards with the stop.
It's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Pass to Mobley. Hayward outside. Barnes outside. And Garland has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Lets a floater go. Black grabs the board. Black's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. It's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Barnes. And here is Johnson. There's the drive. Kicks it out to Garland. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Black. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And so he hits both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Edwards against Garland. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by Knox.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Hayward passes to Mobley. Johnson outside. Tipped away. To the middle. Here's Knox. Mobley with the block. They get it back. Second chance effort. Buries the jump shot. Hicks has got 15 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Garland against Edwards. Back to Garland. Barnes passes to Mobley. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Out of hand on it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Mitchell, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Cavalier substitution. Number 1, Donovan Mitchell.
Edwards looking it over.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. He's got 14.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Garland, the pass to Barnes. Pass to Mobley. Garland with it. Edwards defending. Garland attacking. It's stolen by Edwards. A nice shot by Black. Black's got 6 points in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Barnes. And it's Carter in for Garland. Here's Johnson. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 5. To stop the drought. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Mitchell against Edwards. Driving inside. And he's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies. Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Murray's checked in for Johnson, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered closely. Driving to the basket. Edwards with the block. Clark into the lane. And it's Clark with the jab.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we'll be right back after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Black is out there with Neely. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then there's Edwards. And it's Knox in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
3.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Lobbed up there for Allen. They swipe it to the paint. Here's Black, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Mitchell outside. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
Edwards with the block. Here's Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Mitchell outside. Here's the 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And Cleveland making a change here. Barnes has checked in. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Allen against Clark. Now, here's Mitchell. Defense right on him.
And that's only his first miscue of the night. He's been unbelievably steady so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
For the Cavaliers, Mobley comes in for Jared Allen. And it's Johnson in for Mitchell. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Back to Edwards over Johnson. Edwards, good. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Edwards against Garland. Pass to Johnson. Cleveland moving it around. Mobley against Clark. Mobley dishes to Johnson. 3 on the clock. Here's Hayward. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And here are the Nets. They're on a 13-1 run right now. Edwards against Johnson. Edwards drives in, and they call the foul. So a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Cavaliers have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Garland the pass to Hayward. At the tip, and Hayward is right there.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Edwards against Johnson. Edwards is good.
This offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Garland against Edwards. Mobley has screen on Edwards. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Edwards got 28.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
With the step back, Garland, that's for 2. Rebounded by the Nets. Neely's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Champ.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Hayward outside. 51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Edwards. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on mobile. He throw good, Edwards. And Edwards drops the ball.
36.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Johnson, the pass to Mobley. Hayward outside. Takes a three. Black grabs the board. Pass to Edwards. Back to Black. Drills the three-pointer.
This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Champ.
Never put Rockets to 21-11. Put 22-12. We second in conference and we first in power. Let's get it. And we're on the road.
It's the man of the middle, standing 7'2".
Better be on your game tonight, Clark. These teams like to go, go, go.
Exciting for us and the fans, BA, but exhausting for the defenses. I mean, it should be a high-scoring affair, up-tempo, windshield.
There we go.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hope, greetings, and best wishes, Frank. RJ, this one has a bit of an old school feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
So the Nets starting five. Neely out there with Black. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then there's Edwards. And it's Knox in at the 2. Edwards tries in. Count that one.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Pass to Ellis.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Shepard. Edwards defending. Lets the three fly. Shepard, that's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Edwards, good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Ellis. It's Clark with the rebound. Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against Cleveland.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Pass to Shepard. There's the three. Rebound Brooklyn. The question for them right now, can they maintain this winning streak? They've notched 11 in a row.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame. And they're one of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And finished off by Edwards.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And he has been on another level this past month, getting Eastern Conference Player of the Month. Champ.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
It's Ellis on the wing. Here's Carlson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. This is his first free throw of the game.
Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Nice check in for Knox. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Brooklyn with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's Edwards.
Oh, yes. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Ellis outside. Here's Carlson. Black grabs the board.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And it's Clark with the jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Ellis with a screen on Edwards. Ellis finds Whitmore. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul. Third.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one comes. The Rockets making a switch here. Wembanyama is checked in. And he can't hit the second. Brooklyn leading by 10. Here's Edwards. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Shepard, the pass to Porter. Here's Whitmore. Inside. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Whitmore.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now Shepard, who's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix. And no good. Some solid defense from Clark. Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad, winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
Pass to Whitmore. Shot clock at 6. The 3. The rebound by the Nets. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
I don't know, but I do know that they're looking at the possible finals matchup. These are 2 of the league's most dangerous teams, no doubt.
Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got 5.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Edwards inside. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. A nice shot by Knight.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Shepard with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Shepard with the ball. Edwards there. Wembanyama high post. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Left side, Edwards. Over Shepard. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets taking a 19-point lead. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Clark is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then there's Bird. And it's Gray in a shooting guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Clark kicks to Bird. Pass to Wembanyama. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Whitmore. Hands the shot from the wing.
Guys, it's ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Edwards drives in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Break every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Back to Clark. Down low, here's Wembanyama. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Edwards kicks to Black, fires the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Black's got 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Teams live and die by the three. Let's check out the best. Number 1, the Nets.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
A steal into the lane.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
At the top of the key, Clark. Here's Carlson. Edwards defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Clark. Right wing. From the arc. And it's Whitmore missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Pass to Carlson. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And some nice passing there by Houston. Inside, looking to end the run, and it's close, slamming it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Edwards passes to Clark. Over Clark. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Clark's got his second bucket tonight.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Pass to Carlson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Houston making some changes. Ellis is checked in for Clark. And Shepard subbed in for Whitmore. Outside Edwards. Out to the right wing. Back the pass to Edwards. With the drive.
Wow. Kevin, is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is in elite company. Pass to Ellis. Knight grabs the board. Brooklyn's gone 6 or 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Edwards' shot is good.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Timeout called the Rockets. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Mark against Ellis.
In the first half.
Pass to Shepard. Ellis with the screen for Shepard. Bangs home the trifecta. Shepard's got 8.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Wembanyama passes to Ellis. Over in the corner, Shepard. Pass to Gray. 5 on the clock. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Brooklyn ball.
And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Monday, they head out on the road to face the Golden State Warriors. Then on Wednesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
And that matchup against the Bucks, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
He's looking for Ellis and finds him. Black grabs the board. Black's got his 4th rebound in this one.
All right, a chance to check out numbers for Black. Some impressive play from him over the last month. And he's 3rd in the league in rebounding. Just a tremendous motor. He is always in pursuit of the ball.
And back to your point, he's 2nd in three-point accuracy. A lot of that has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Pass to Whitmore. Shepard with a screen for Whitmore. Will it go? Now here's Ellis. Can't cash in from close range.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Ellis, that's good.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Houston foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Edwards, 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
Shepard with the ball. He's against Clark. Ellis, the pass to Shepard. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. And 11 points for Reed Shepard. Oh, and he got it there.
Oh, beats the buzzer from way down court. These fans are stunned.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Brooklyn ahead, delivering the blowout. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Houston Rockets.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you got to beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. Hey, they love us on social media. For instance, this comment from Quello Halfcourt. Why don't all of you dress like Shaq?
Hey, Shaq, let me see your phone for a second.
Nope, can't do it. Everyone knows there's top G14 classification on here.
Shaq, we know that Quello is your burner account. No one out there is asking us to dress like you. Stop it.
That is more than enough of us.
Let's go. That's a pretty good question, though. Well, let's like Shaq, so he's on personality.
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Starting off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. Black is out there with Neely. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Knight in at the 2 spot. Outside, Porter. Here's Carlson. Ellis with the screen for Shepard. Takes it inside. And finished off by Shepard.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Out tonight, 3-pointer, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Porter. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Whitmore with it, working on Black.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Wide open. And Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Still, Rockets ball.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Shepard with the ball. He's against Clark. Carlson can't hit.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Edwards with it. And he has 42. And Edwards with the stuff.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, "My potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by." Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to Whitmore. And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generations to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
Rockets have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. Good on both. Here is Edwards. He's got 44. And he drives in. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
My. Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Ellis with the screen for Whitmore. It's Ellis on the wing. 5 to shoot. The Rockets again can't hit. The Nets have gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Edwards kicks to Clark. Back to Edwards. Over Shepard. Another one falls to Brooklyn.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
1:58 left in the third. Pass to Porter. Over to the wing. Now Whitmore. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Now Shepard. Ellis with a screen on Edwards. Here's Shepard. Edwards with the block. Knight passes to Edwards. Back to Knight. Another one falls for Brooklyn. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Here's Whitmore. A three-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 19-4 run right now. And Ellis with the block. They retain possession. And here's Edwards. Non-stop scoring machine here.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
Shepard with the ball. Edwards there. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Ellis. Rebound, Brooklyn. Clark's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Tries it from the top of the key. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Wembanyama. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets, able to put on a show for the ages. A look at the field goal percentage. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Shepard. And Wembanyama's out there with Clark. And it's Gray at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. That one goes in. Clark's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Nets.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Shepard, the pass to Carlson. Houston moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the baseline, and that one comes up a bit short.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Basket good. 54 points for Champ.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Wembanyama down low. Working on Black. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Out tonight from deep. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Clark, the pass to Wembanyama. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Nets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Left side, Edwards. Here's Neely. And the Nets another 3.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Pass to Clark. Here's Carlson. Wembanyama with it. Here's Shepard. Off target from 3-point range. The Nets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Edwards' shot is good.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Wembanyama down low. Working on Black. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. And here are the Nets. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Edwards, that's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Clark. Here's Carlson. The jump hook. Shepard. Rebounded by the Nets. Neely's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Edwards with it. Picked up by Shepard. The fader. Again, what an avalanche. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left to play here in the fourth. Nice hit again. Nice shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Nets have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. And he gets it to go. Edwards got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Here's Wembanyama. Here's Clark. Nice work on the board. It's paying off at the basket.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And what?
Oh,
nice finish.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Clark sets a screen for Shepherd. To the paint. Clark, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Carlson. He's guarded by Knight. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Rockets making a change here. Both good from the line that time. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
To the right side. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Next.
The Nets on offense. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. To the wing right side. Whitmore up top. Porter in the corner. Houston moving it around. 5 on the clock. To the inside. That one, no good. It's Edwards on the wing. Whitmore defending.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they like home cooking. People at home, I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Champ.